On this episode of the O2 Garage, I promised I wouldn't buy any more cars. But we got the holy grail of offers. Not one, but two barn-find Kombis.
So what are we buying?
What we are buying, Thomas James, is not one, but two Kombis. One of them is registerable and running, but we'll have to get it home to get it running. It won't be running when we're there. And it's a 3-window panel van. So if you know anything about Kombis, you'll notice a 3-window panel van is actually quite rare on the grand scheme of things. The other one we're looking to get is more of a parts orientated Kombi. It's green and it's got red interior, so she's a bit of a Fruit Loop machine. That one I've got some plans for. But we've got ourselves, as you can see here, our U-Haul trailer, Australia trailer, whatever how you want to say it. That's ready to rock and roll, and we're going to go to the back of the Fluria Peninsula. So let's stop talking, let's start going. So how did we hear about a couple of Kombis in the middle of nowhere? Let me tell you how that works. A friend of mine sent me a lead. I called the lady up and I just said to her, listen, we're interested, and we moved straight away. We've been sitting on it for about a week leading up to the holidays. I think we're going to go this way. And it's a matter of when you get a lead on an old car, you have got to go. You can't mess around, you can't procrastinate, you've got to put your foot to the floor and go. Cash ready to go, and when I say cash, there's a big fat wad of it right there. So we were luckily first in the door on the two Kombis, and I'll tell you what, we paid a fair price for them. I won't tell you how much, but we paid a fair price, the most I've ever spent on non-running cars, and both of them don't run, although one of them does, but we won't have a battery and petrol to check that out. So yeah, early bird gets the worm, and the quick car with the trailer gets the bargain. We've arrived, guys. Two Kombis in the middle of nowhere, and the first one is right there. It certainly is a barn find, to say the least. It's been sitting in the middle of this paddock, or this farmer's area, for a while. It is what's called a low light, and it's got a very interesting top piece on it. Inside, very similar to the Audi that we saved. Needs lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of work. But the plan for this one is we're going to get it out of here, clean all the crap out of it, and we're actually going to put it in the barn find auction at the Adelaide Auto Expo at the end of January. And you remember our little Mazda Ute? The Mazda Ute and this one here are going to go in that auction. So what we have to do now is get this out, get it on the trailer, and then come back for the blue one. And I'll show you that one in a minute. Not an easy one. We've got the old one on at the moment, the old green one, and look, it's pretty rough and ready around the edges, but I actually think I may be able to even get this one running. We're just going to have to wait and see on the grand scheme of things, but right now we're going to cannonball home, drop the green one off, and then get our ass back up here and grab the blue one. So what a day. There was a lot of driving around, a lot of Kombi collecting and dropping off, but they're back. They're back here at the O2 garage. And the plan is going to be pretty simple from here on in. This guy over here is going to be cleaned up and put into the barn-find auction at the end of January. Mason Gray Strange is going to do the auction. We're going to team it up with a little Mazda B1600, and hopefully with any luck, we'll sell it out, we'll get some profit, and life will be good. The other one that I've got sitting over here, well, this one's going to be a little bit of a different proposition. This is that sort of mid-70s Kombi. I love it. Look at it. What a cool beast. Not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, but I think what we'll do to start off with is we'll give it a wash and a clean, and I'll give it a really good polish. And I've got Thomas's buff machine up there. He's got a 9-inch buffer. I think we'll break the 9-inch buffer out and really bring that blue back and make it pop. It's got a twin carb 1600 twin port motor in the back, so it should have a little bit of get up and go. I'll get that up and running, get that tuned up. I'm thinking I'll paint the wheels silver, put chrome caps on them, and I might even get some white wheels popped on it as well. And then what we'll do is we'll register it, we'll put it on the road, and we'll sell that one after we've had a little bit of fun with it. I like it a lot. And if you thought this day couldn't get any better, well, it could get a little bit better, because I got one more surprise for you before I go. You see, I got the Kombis in the afternoon with Thomas. We went all the way up and got them. And in the morning, I got this. I will, before this video's over, have that car running. Well, that's a big boast, isn't it? It's a big boast, but I'm feeling confident, triumphant. Okay. Now, is that going to work? Yeah, that's going to work. All right, so let's go on here. So we've got a fuel pump. Should I just start it?
Yep.
I hope it starts. Some juice. Oh! Oh yes! That bloody ran! It runs, Tom!
Yeah, awesome.
Listen to that! Yes! Yes!
That sounds good. No horn.
No horn. That is outstanding! 1 year, not running, fuel, and just turned it over. I just had this vibe that this was going to happen. That is